Hello, everyone. Hi. Keep joining. The session is about to start. And meanwhile, the session, please keep raising your hands if you guys have any doubts, any queries. I will also attach the link in the chat section for our Telegram group. If you want to write any questions in the group, you can.
Hey, hi Mahima. How are you?
Hi, Chinka. How are you?
I'm good.
Fine. So, hi, Chinka. This is Mahima, and I am going to represent the Arcade Network community today. As we are reaching closer to the IDO, there are several doubts and questions that are popping up in the community, and I think no one better than you can answer them. So, let's start with the questions. So, community, we have CEO of ArcadeNetwork, Chinka G, with us. And Chinka, everyone on this live will expect you to provide the answers to all the questions. So, let's begin with the first question. So, basically, once again, I would like you to brief a little about the project and explain what exactly ArcadeNetwork is.
Sure. Um, but I'm sure everybody in the community must be aware of what the project is. But I think, just explaining it my way. So, Arcade Network is the platform providing metaverse interoperability. So, in other words, it's a meta network, I would say. It's connecting the metaverses. You can actually take out your assets from one metaverse and export it and transfer it to any other metaverse. So I think that's pretty much the simplest definition one could understand. And yeah, if you want to know more about it, how actually we are doing it at a high level, we have white paper available on the website. You can always go and just read through that.
Okay, great. Great to hear that. So let's just jump onto the second question. We have what is this Arcade NFT sale going on? Seems there is a lot of discussion going on in your official channel on this sale these days. And also, I would request you to give us some insights about the Arcade Network IDO as well.
Sure. Well, I think as we're nearing our IDO, it shall soon be gonna, the IDO is gonna be happening in multiple platforms. We are gonna, our marketing list is gonna, our marketing team is gonna basically make official announcements about the platforms as well. So this NFT sale basically is one of the way that you can participate and directly get access to the public allocation. So, I mean, it's in a way, it's like you are making an investment, you're buying an NFT from one of our partnered metaverse project, which is called Vulcan Forged. All you have to do is, log into their marketplace, make a MyForge wallet, and then you buy the Arcade NFT. The good thing is that these NFTs are your investment. So basically, at any point of time after the token listing is done, you can actually submit back these NFTs to the Arcade Network platform. We shall soon be actually listing that option of submitting back the NFTs on our website. You can submit back these NFTs and you can you'll be paid whatever funds you actually uh, spent in while purchasing these NFTs. So in a way, it's like you are taking the NFT. You're saying that, hey, you know what? I have the NFT. I'm the Arcade NFT holder, and hence I am somebody from the Arcade family. So give me the public allocation. So we are distributing the public allocation officially. We are going to send the tokens officially from the company would be sending the tokens into the selected wallets, and these selected wallets are going to be the ones who are actually holding the NFTs. Now there are surprises in it. I mean, we actually came out with a 50K of allocation that we wanted to distribute, but then just stay tuned. In a couple of days there would be some good news and surprise around it. So I think to cut it short, it's one of the way that you get direct entry, and Arcade Network is directly providing you the public allocation via this NFT sale. Or if you do not want to participate, you have other options open as well. There are other platforms who shall soon be gonna revealed, probably one by one or all at once together. And you always have an option to just go to those platforms and do whatever is required, and you can uh, get white tested for the allocation there as well.
Cool, cool,
That's it.
pretty cool. All right. Okay. So the next question from the community is that what are your future plans?
Future plans, I mean, as of now, we are more aggressive, and we are preparing for our IDO, our token launch, even for our product launch as well. We have plans of rolling out the product very soon, somewhere in December end. And we're also in aggressive phase of partnering up with different metaverses and games, which are like onboarding the arcade APIs, or the arcade bridge APIs rather. And they are going to be in the arcade network, and interoperability among these metaverses are going to be achieved. So yeah, I think these are pretty much the future plans. And then there are other things as well. I mean, as I had always been mentioning since the very beginning, this is something which is an ecosystem, um, and an ecosystem keeps on developing. You can never stop it. So I think, sorry, my phone just rang out. So I think, okay, I'm sorry about that. So I think, yeah, these are pretty much gonna be the future plans.
All right. So don't worry, we are going to ignore the phone call. And so now let's, if anyone from the community have a doubt, can write it in the chat box. Also, I have attached one link in the chat section. The community can ask the questions in the Arcade Network official group. Let me just see some interesting questions if they come up. Okay, so we have one question right up in the chat. Someone has asked, how will you integrate the functionality of NFTs when they move to the other platform? Um, am I audible? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mahima.
Right.
So the question is that how will you integrate the functionality of NFTs when they move to other platforms?
Right.
Mm, yep. So I think that's where that is what the product is doing. Basically, it is bringing compatibility in the metaverses. The problem that we are solving is that these metaverses are not standard. Nobody is following a standard building in their metaverses in terms of data storage, in terms of the graphics, the NFTs that are created as an asset. So nobody is following that. I think that's what we are building. That's what the product is all about. We are building this compatibility relayer bridge, and we are making sure there are contracts written. We are making sure that when you are actually exporting one asset from one metaverse to another, your asset, the properties of those assets, the attributes of those assets are going to be changed according to the destination metaverse. So if I'm taking some sword from Vulcan Forge to, let's say, my crypto heroes, say, if my crypto heroes allow the use case of sword, so the sword would now be having attributes of my crypto heroes. So that's what the default values of the destination metaverse are gonna come into picture.
All right, great. We have one more question. Just let us answer this one. Uh, Option to buy without to buy a NFT, right? And the cross bridge will be for all metaverses or not?
Yeah, somebody said, if I understand it right, there'll be an option to buy without to buy an NFT. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can buy the I mean, if you mean public allocation, you can actually go for that via other IDO platforms also. And the cross metaverse bridge will be for all metaverses. Yes, I think, I mean, so basically all the metaverses which are gonna be our partner, that's what I mentioned. We are in the phase of partnering up with these metaverses. So basically the bridge is gonna be, so it's like a third party service that we are providing. Let's say I have a website, I want to use a wallet, or maybe I want to use a payment gateway. All I need to do is like integrate these third party APIs of a payment gateway into my product. That's what these metaverses can do. So basically, they can just integrate our APIs into their metaverses so that they come to the compatibility standards, and they can, their assets become liquid, and they can allow their users to exchange their assets.
All right, cool. Um, One more question is there. What are the new attributes before you move your NFTs? Somebody has asked in the chat.
What are the new attributes? As in, it's the so I think, I mean, it's not going to be the new attributes, but then eventually, let's say there's a sword and I'm moving this sword from one metaverse to another metaverse, then obviously the other metaverse might be having some different attributes. So what we are doing, our code does is basically it maps that, sword A is now gonna be sword B. So basically there has to be characteristics and attributes of sword B that will now be valid. So this is what our contracts are going to make sure of, and this is what we are doing. I mean, if that answers the question.
I believe so. Yes, yes. Thank you. And all right, so the community can keep on asking their questions in the Telegram group. Let me just link it in the chat again. All right. So thank you so much, Chinka, to join this AMA session. And I believe that the questions of those were unresolved are clear now. And I hope the best to you and your upcoming IDO. Thank you everyone for joining this AMA session. It was really a good one. Thank you everyone. Bye.
Thanks. And if in case there are any other questions, I think we'll be happy to take those up in the official Telegram channel.
Yes, right. I have linked the Telegram group in the chat section. If anyone wants to reach out us there or Chinka, they can do that.
All right. Thanks,
Perfect.
Mahima, for your time. Thank you,
Perfect.
guys. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.